What's up, family? This is your girl, Shamika, also known as Lady Queen. Thank you for coming to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you so much. What I need you to do is press the thumbs up button because it tells YouTube, you know what? That lady over there has some value on her channel. You might want to spread it to the nations. And then also, please make sure, if you have not done so yet, to press the subscribe button, but don't forget to press the bell. I know many of you have been messaging me, hey, I do not see when you go live. I don't see, if YouTube doesn't tell me. Make sure that bell is pressed and that is great. That way you get all notifications for when we go live. We're going to have a quick talk. I was trying to go live on Facebook also, but they don't like me to be great, okay? Because they are declining it for some reason. What's up? What's up, Cannon? How are you doing? I appreciate you for joining on and for saying hello. But yeah, so I don't know what's up with Facebook, but they're going to have to get right, because I have no choice. I'm going to be great regardless, right? So we're going to talk about a couple of things because I realized that some people, and I wanted to share this before, but what I realized is what is happening over and over again to some people. And I want to make sure that they definitely protect themselves. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to read a text message that I received from an individual that I actually met on YouTube, but I just loved her spirit. I loved, we definitely connected. And so she told me about this dream. She woke up excited, right? She took a little nap, woke up excited. Like I could feel the excitement through the text, right? Have you ever been like that where you can feel what someone is saying through just the way that they type it? So I'm going to read that to you guys because definitely it is encouragement of what is about to take place, what is about to happen. And I believe in the XRP space. It said, hey sis, I had this dream last night. Oh, it was last night. I'm sorry, that I was on some type of train that had to do with XRP and it was about to take off. They asked me to sit in the investors group that was set apart because I invested in XRP. After I sat down, the train started moving. The train was in a countryside, very green, mountainous area. I was so happy in the dream. And even when I got up, she was excited just because the fact is we know what's about to take place in the XRP space. So she was so excited because she realized, you know what, God has her in the right space at the right time. I told you, I definitely believe that God is using people, and as I would call them, wise investors. And it is a thing, that is definitely set apart. So, God is using people in this space. So I just want to tell you about that dream before I get into, for encouragement, really, before I get into what I'm about to say, because I've actually received a couple of emails where, thank God, a couple of people emailed me before they did it, where we've been seeing these YouTube videos that say, okay, XRP giveaway, or XRP, you send this amount and I'll give you this amount. And I want to show you something because there's one that's live right now. And every time I see them, I report them, because the more of us that report this video, we can get these people off of the air, because it's not right. People are losing their money. I had someone reach out to me after they did it, unfortunately, and they were like, can you just tell me, is this one of those scams? I should have thought about it before I did it, but I want to show you really quick, because this is one of them. And they will basically use Brad Garlinghouse, and I'm going to maximize it. But I want you to look at this YouTube video. They will use actually Brad's, video. And as you can see, it's kind of, maybe they use some type of overlay, right? They use some type of overlay because people want to watch what Brad is saying. He's one of the CEOs of Ripple Labs. So of course we want to see what he is saying. And that's why a lot of people view it. But as you can see, like there's 22,000 people that have given this a thumbs up because they don't understand that this is a scam. I can, actually, I'm gonna get the individual's permission first before I do that. I actually have an individual that emailed me after the fact saying, hey, I just want to know, is this one of those scams? I sent 5,000 XRP to them and they're supposed to return 500,000 to me, right? I'm telling you, these are scam. They are scam artists. If they wanted to, if you were involved in some type of giveaway, they would just ask for your XRP address where they would send it to you. They will not ask you for you to send a certain amount of XRP to them first, and then they'll send it to you. These are straight up scams. And it's a crying shame that they do this to people, because people are sending 5,000 XRP, like that one of the individuals, because he actually isn't the first one. One of the individuals that emailed me on yesterday or day before that, they emailed me and they had sent them there at 5,000 XRP. Think about that, guys. If XRP is at $1, that's $5,000 that was sent over there to these people, and they get people time and time again. And so every time you see videos like this, report the video, because the fact that they are, if, as a matter of fact, I believe, and you know what, and this is the type of season I'm in. Timothy, I believe, was one of the ones that said, if I'm not mistaken, Timothy, if it isn't you, I apologize, but I'm about exposing the lies in this season. This is real talk. Said, well, I guess I'm going to be the only one getting 100,000 XRP. These are lies. These are scams. People even they create XRP. I mean, they create YouTube accounts, and they will even go in my comments and say, oh, such and such helped me make $10,000 in this amount. Let me explain something to you. If people are guaranteeing you a certain price, it's a lie. In the Forex market, when you trade in the Forex market, the market is unpredictable. No one can say, hey, I can guarantee you. Now, they can attempt to trade for you, which I believe is illegal unless you have certain licenses, but they can attempt to trade for you, but they cannot guarantee you a certain price. They can't do that. I trade in the Forex market. There's the Forex market is unpredictable. It is unpredictable. You cannot guarantee someone a certain amount. You cannot do it. Not a guarantee. Oh, Timothy said he was playing, because Timothy, I was coming after you, because I'm serious. Some people are getting scammed out of their money, and I know I have a lot of older people or baby boomers in this space, and I'm like a mama bear when it comes to stuff like this. I'm like, you are not going to take advantage of my older people. You are not going to take advantage of people in this space. So okay, Timothy, I forgive you, Timothy. If you were just playing. Okay. Well, Timothy, I look, I still love you, honey. I just wanted to make sure, because I just recently seen your comment. I'm like, I'm not even. Let me tell you, if I feel, and this is just definitely something as far as growth and what God is doing. If I feel it's going to cause some type of like it maybe isn't a good space for me, where it would cause a confrontation of going back and forth on the comments, I won't do it, Timothy. So don't feel bad. And it's getting kind of where I can't comment to all or respond to all comments, guys. And it's nothing personal, I promise you. I would love to sit there and comment to all comments, but I have a family, number one. Number two, sometimes I don't want it to bring me to where I'm bickering back and forth like that. That's not even my spirit. Now I will tell you this. I believe God is bringing me into a season where I am a lot more bolder, and I'm grateful to God for that, because in this season, I believe we have to be, things are going on in the world, and Satan is bold about what he does. And so God is looking for those remnant of people that will say, I will. But, I want y'all to look at that. This is going on, and I'm going to report this video, but the more people that report this video and things like this, when you have this overlay like this, now this video is real. That is Brad, talking, and it is, he does have a live, well, not a live right now, but he has videos where he talks about XRP and Ripple Labs and what's going on in this space, right? So this is all true, but the overlay, they put this overlay on here, and when they put that overlay on there, that's where people feel, oh, it's Brad, so I'm going to invest. It's Brad, and that's why I'm going to invest in this. This is not Brad Garlinghouse that has this Ripple.FYI. Those are scammers. So report these things whenever. I mean, you could watch the video and hear what Brad has to say if you don't know where else to go get the video at. But at the end, at least report them. Do not send your XRP to these people, because it is a straight up scam. They are taking people's XRP. And even I saw one for Cardano recently. I saw one for Cardano recently. So what's up, Dejan? I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, look, as a matter of fact, I just put a video up for this. Actually, James Rule XRP, had and you can look him up on YouTube also, but he just recently and I can't remember the gentleman's name that he was interviewing, and he said once all of the, I guess, money from different countries, that XRP could definitely hit 35,000 like ASAP. And then I actually put another video out. Let me take this fake scam stuff off. But I actually put another video out because Kathy Woods had actually recently invested in Coinbase, right? She put a big amount into Coinbase, but actually on Fox, I believe it was Fox News. They were talking about XRP, and so she goes in, which I'm like, okay, sis, you're talking out of two sides of your neck, because she goes in actually talking about Ripple, like well, XRP, not Ripple. She was talking about XRP, and that, yeah, you definitely want to find out how to get it. And she was like, you do have to do a couple of steps, and she was saying like this, and then she was like, it's illegal. And I was like, the devil is a liar. And I was like, it is not illegal to buy. Uphold is actually the is a US exchange, and there is a possibility. I know a lot of you have seen my Bit4X video as far as purchasing XRP. There's a possibility I will be shifting over to purchase XRP on Uphold, and that's just for the long haul, long haul type thing. So just kind of FYI, you do your research and decide what you want to do. Sometimes I just tell people what I am doing, so I want you to know that that might be something that I plan on doing. But I was looking at that video, and she was like, yeah, definitely they want to find out. And I'm like, okay, well, what would be the point? Like, you just contradicted yourself, but whatever, it's all good, kids. XRP is definitely getting out. But what I really saw is, it says XRP is actually now getting off into making sure the ledger is, I guess, what word am I looking for? They're making sure that their ledger can handle NFTs. I'm telling you guys, you need to start researching NFTs and what NFTs are, and get off into the NFT space. I do have an academy that I am a part of, and that's actually things that they teach about. If you're interested, definitely reach out to me. I believe it's actually in my description below, or if it's not, it will be. But you cannot, in this season, you cannot not be educated about this stuff, because I'm telling you, XRP is now getting off into NFTs. And as a matter of fact, if you look up, let's just say, an artist that you like, go into Google, look up, put the artist name and then the plus sign, and type in NFT, and see if that artist has started working in NFTs. I recently saw even The Game, which is, a secular artist, but not only Snoop Dogg is created his own NFT game, and where you could purchase the NFTs and then battle the NFTs and then win more NFTs to sell. So Snoop Dogg's in it. A guy called The Game, he's also getting off into it. His NFTs are not selling yet, but they actually are available. Well, it says soon to come. So once those go off, I will be purchasing to sell that later on too, because it's about the income. So if you go to Google, type in the artist, maybe an artist you like, or an artist that would be really big. For example, like Beyonce, Jay-Z, they have already started off into the NFT space. I told you guys about, they're trying to actually figure out how you can do concerts in the digital world. So basically, for example, let's use Timothy, being that Timothy was joking and I took it serious. Let's use Timothy. For example, let's just say Timothy is in whatever state or country he's in. I'm in the state or country I'm in. We can actually put on the virtual goggles, right? And we purchase NFT clothes. So Timothy would purchase an NFT tux, right? An NFT tux, like one that's never been seen before, different, like just different. I could purchase an NFT dress, one that has never been seen before. It can, like, how you see those pretty dresses that flow, but they don't stay flowing, right? They end up falling back down. In the NFT, they will stay in the flowing, beautiful, flowing look, and you can actually wear that dress. So I will be able to see where I am, right? He will be able to see me, like if I was there, and I'd be able to see him, like if we were both at the concert, right? If we were both at the concert place. So that's basically what the NFT space, and Jay-Z them are doing that right now, getting off into that NFT space. So don't sleep on NFTs, especially because XRP now is making sure that their ledger is can sustain NFTs and different stuff like that. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. You can actually go find a lot of this information on Coinbase.com, because they do have news that they put out like every day, right? They have news that they put out every day. So go ahead and look at that. What's up, Freddie? How are you doing, Freddie? I hope you're having a good day, honey. But yeah, definitely look into NFTs, look into that space, because I'm telling you, it is a space you don't want to miss out on. You're going to actually miss out on money because you don't want to see, because you're like, well, NFTs, that's too much. It does. I'm telling you, it does take a little research. It does, it is working the brain, especially our older ones, but that's okay. We're going to learn about this stuff so that we can, financially succeed before the banks do, before all these big corporations and huge corporations do. Like, you want to make the money before they do, right? Before they start really getting off into these spaces, and then you go look and, oh my goodness, they're already in it, and now it would be so expensive for us to get into. We want to get in from the beginning. So I hope definitely this helps someone. You hit the like, RJ. Thank you so much, RJ. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. But I definitely wanted to tell you guys about that because XRP is doing some great things and what they're looking at, and hopefully, the SEC, it ends soon. But once again, and I'm gonna show this again for those that are just getting on, these are scams. Now, not Brad Garlinghouse, because this is actually a video that he did, but they do an overlay and they tell you, oh, the SEC, they settled, and to celebrate, we are going to give like $100,000 XRP, but first you have to send this amount. This is a straight up scam, a straight up lie. When you see videos like this, the more we report them, the more people that report them. I think there's a button, a three like little dot button you press, or no, the flag. I'm sorry. You hit the flag and you put that it's a scam. And the more people that do that, the more people are protected, actually. And then also, the more people that do that, we can actually get these videos taken down, because they are getting people. I received multiple emails, one recently, and that's why I was like, what's up, Pecan? One recently, an email that I received saying, I just need you to verify because I sent these people, on this day, I sent them this amount of XRP and I haven't heard anything back. Because they're keeping your XRP. They're not going to send you double of XRP put in there. They're not going to send you, they're not going to send you 100,000 XRP. They're not going to send you any of this. This is fake. This is scam. This is a scam. And they'll put, let me see what this one's called. Like, for example, this one right here. Look, it's called Ripple XRP. So a lot of people join. Look, 172,000 subscribers. And people, people are starting to wake up, because before you would only see like 20 thumbs down button. But these are scam artists. They are straight up scam artists. So I'm about to actually, let's see, misleading. Let's see. Scam or fraud. There we go. And you just report the video. I just reported the video because they are getting so many people, and unfortunately, I want you to think about that. If you finally got 5,000 XRP and then you send it over there because of fear of missing out, that's when you hear people say about FOMO, fear of missing out. I want to get as much XRP because I know it's about to take off. I've heard people talk of it. I know what they're saying about it, and so they invest in it because they just want to get as much XRP as they can, and they steal their XRP. These people are scam artists. This Ripple XRP video or YouTube channel, this is a scam. This is a straight up scam. And what they get you to do is go to this ripple.fyi.com. Listen, I don't click on any links. Even if you email me a link, for those that are emailing me links, I don't click on that because I don't know if you'll end up having access to my computer, whatever. So if you send me a link, I will not be a part of that. I won't click on it. What is up, William? It is. And that's why I'm trying to tell people, William, look, they are, Timothy. I'm so serious. I'm like, man, so I'm trying to protect people. I did do a video on it once, but I was like, you know what? I'm about to do another one because I received 2 more emails of people that were scammed. I received a text message of, thank God, one of, our sister queens, she reached out to me. She said, hey, I just want to ask a question. They have, they're giving away XRP, but first I have to send this much. Something inside me tells me maybe it's a scam, but I want to make sure before I do it, like that. And I'm like, yes, stay away from that because they are scam artists. And then I received an email, I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before that, saying, listen, I just need confirmation because this is what I did. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry to tell you, but you were involved in a scam, and they haven't received any XRP back because it's a scam. If they wanted to bless you, like for example, if I want to say, you know what, Timothy, I'm going to give you, 500 XRP, I would just ask for Timothy's XRP address and tag. I would ask him for his XRP and XRP receive address and tag, and then I would send it. Timothy wouldn't have to send me XRP first. And then even those people that are in the comments that say, oh, I made such and such amount with Mr. Holland, and I'm just making up a name because they changed the names, right? Oh, I made such and such amount with Mr. Holland and he returned this amount. I've never been so happy in my man. Those are scam artists. They are scam artists that are stealing people's crypto and they're stealing people's money, telling them, hey, I'll trade in the foreign exchange market for you. And I promise you within 1 day or 2 days or even a week, I'll get you 10,000 back. People cannot guarantee that. The market is unpredictable because listen, if the market was predictable, we'd all be rich. Everybody that trades in the forex market would be multi-millionaires because you would be able to predict whether it's going up or whether it's going down, whether it's going long or short. You'd be able to predict those things. So it's all fake. So people that comment, don't click on links. Whenever they put in the comments, do not click on links. Do not follow those people that say, hey, I made such and such amount in this amount of days, and Mr. Holland did this for me. And I'm like, dude, stop trying to scam people. Do like the rest of us. If you can't afford to buy a bunch of XRP all at once, do like the rest of us. Daily cost averaging. Hey, today I'm gonna buy $5 XRP. Today I'm gonna buy $5 Ethereum. Today I'm about, do daily cost averaging. Every time you get a little money, invest in it. But they're scamming people out of their money. And the more people that reach out to me saying, hey sis, I think I got scammed, it's hurting me because I'm like, man, I want y'all to be wise because they are fake people. They are fake, advertisement, and they use Brad Garlinghouse's face, and they use, David's face, and they use different people's face to say this. Let me tell you, XRP or any CEO of XRP and any people that have YouTube channels will never ask you, hey, send me this amount of XRP and I'll give you this much back. They will now if you just want to bless them, then God bless you. But they will never say, hey, send me this amount and I'll bless you with this back. If they want to bless you, they'll just bless you. Don't send them your crypto because they're straight up scam artists. They're cons. And I believe that God will, everything that's done in darkness will come to light and they will have their day. They will have their day. Let's see. How do you get it? That is actually, if you want to go look at, if you look up James Rule XRP, he's actually interviewing a gentleman, and I can't remember his name, but James Rule XRP, he's actually not only an educator, he is a multi-million-dollar person, not only in XRP, but in PAC coin. I know a lot of you haven't heard of PAC coin. PAC coin is very new. It's not even a half a penny, but he does a lot with XRP, with PAC. And I believe he actually has a couple of XRP nodes, but he is actually the one that interviewed him. So if you go look up James Rule XRP on YouTube, you can find him. We actually talk a lot in the Clubhouse space. When I tell you the sweetest guy. So if you have, I know iPhones could do, I don't know about Androids yet. I'm sorry, Android folks, but you can join Clubhouse and look up James Rule XRP. An amazing person to follow, somebody you definitely want to follow, especially if you're invested in XRP. So yeah, that's how I got that video. Yes, yes, sir. That is the two guys. James Rule XRP is the bald-headed guy. If you're looking at the screen on the left, and then the other guy with the suit on, I can't remember his name, but yeah, James Rule XRP is the first guy. Yeah, no, I think the reason why they're saying this is because of the what is it? Because of how many XRP could be in circulation later. I know they've talked about burning some XRP, but basically what they're saying is if all the money in the world, so basically every country adopts XRP as the new currency, right? that he could definitely see it would mathematically it could turn out to $35,000 per XRP. Now, they've actually shown a couple of other things where definitely when the flip of the switch happens, and I put it that way, but basically when the SEC says, hey, we're going to settle and everything settles, that XRP will go on this straight up bull run. Some people have said the first price they're going to see is about $15, and then other people have said that within the flip of a switch, and I believe it's the guy on James Roll XRP, on James Roll XRP, hey baby, on James Roll XRP, he says, listen, it would go parabolic and it would hit $35,000 just like that, which, even if it hit $10,000 just like that, would definitely line up with some of the prophets that have spoken that it would happen very quickly, and you wouldn't be able to get in because it would happen so quick. So definitely go look it up. His name is James Rule XRP. Tell him Lady Queen sent love, because that is the sweetest guy. Like, I talk to him all the time on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, on Clubhouse. You can get on there with him and like seriously ask him questions, and really talk to him. Like, he will sit there and answer questions. Like, that's how sweet he is. He's a great guy. James, to be honest, I don't know about that coin. That's not a coin that's on my radar yet. Not saying it's not a good coin, and I want y'all to hear this. Just because I don't talk about a coin does not mean I hate the coin. I love crypto and all because, of course, yes, it brings knowledge to the space, because some people didn't get involved with crypto until they heard about Doge, or until they heard about, Safe Moon, or until they heard about those type of coins. So I love it for that aspect. But a lot of cryptocurrency, I try not to talk. Well, some, not a lot, a couple of them I do not talk about because there's no case usage behind it. So I try to base it more on facts of what I'm learning. Not saying it can't do amazing things, because Doge has made people millionaires, so please hear that. So yeah, so I don't know about that, James. It will I'm trying to look for an ink pen. It will definitely be one I have to look up. You know what, let's do it before I get off. Let's do exactly that. Let's go to CoinGecko, and let's show you what I'm doing here. We will look it up right now. Casino. Oh, I have heard about this coin. I just lied. I'm sorry. It's not ranked yet. Not saying it ain't good. It's not ranked yet. Let's see. Market cap of what? Let's see. That is that 65 billion? Is that billion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 11 digits. You know what? I don't know about Casino Coin yet. I have heard of it, and let me hold on, James. I have heard of it. Let me share this other screen. Casino Coin. I have heard of it. I'm not sure from where, but I have heard of it. Fast and secure solutions for the gaming industry. This might not, it might not be something bad. This actually, because I want you to think about it, guys. Especially if we start going off into cryptocurrency, there will be every type of, like, I'm sure Amazon will come out with an NFT token where you can purchase, their products with the Amazon token. I'm sure they'll come out with one soon. So every space will have its own crypto. So for the casinos to have one, gaming environment worthy of it. Wow. Look, and when I tell you, XRP is definitely something that I love, James. So thank you even for pointing that out, because now I do have that written down, and I heard of it somewhere. I don't know where, but I've heard of it somewhere. But actually, I just appreciate you bringing that back to mind. Yes, I do have storage. Yes, Thor. It is a good project. Yes, it does, Timothy. What's up, little bro? How are you doing, brother? Yeah, either way, Johnny, I'm holding on to. I will hodl also. I hope, you know, I hope it's within the next within maybe even, well, depending on where you got into crypto at, but depending on where you got into XRP at, by the end of this year, definitely by next year. That's what I'm hoping and praying for. Um, I've heard many people talk about it, but I do not know. Just to say, it's definitely. I mean, whenever we invest, it's a risk. Getting off into something new, it's a risk. So when we invest, it is something risky that we're getting into. What's up, Star? What's up? Yeah, I see that. And when I tell you, there's a big possibility it will be one of my investments. Because XRP is involved, and because of what they're trying to use it for. When I tell you, that's one of the biggest money places that money's transferred is casinos. So it would be wise to probably do it. To do that. You know, uh, Definitely, I think it would be a wise investment. Digital Perspectives channel. Okay, Marie, I have never heard of them, or if I have, I just don't remember. But I will definitely look them up. So they talk about the casino coin. I heard it from somewhere. It might have been a channel. I'm not. Yes, there are a few people that actually talk about Electronium Star. So I'm sure you'll find them in here. Yes. And you know what? I haven't really watched his videos, but I know a lot of people that love him. From the videos that I have watched, he looks like a genuine person. And there's actually a couple individuals that he had on his um channel that I was like, oh my goodness, I have to follow this person. So yeah, I've heard of Manuel Johnson. I sure have. And I believe it wholeheartedly. I seriously believe it. That that is not a doubt in my mind. Even and just this is just like outside of the prophetic realm, right? Even Robert Kiyosaki, many of you know him. He wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. He did the cash flow quadrant. If you look at him, he will tell you that if you do not become a millionaire within the next couple of years due to crypto, he says you were either sleeping or you're just, well, I won't use the word he used, but you're not wise, right? And Robert Kiyosaki even said this. He said cryptocurrency will make more millionaires ever than any other stock, than anything, ever. Now he invests a lot in Bitcoin and Ethereum, but he says cryptocurrency will seriously make more millionaires than anything else ever in history. So yeah, so definitely, crypto will make store. You can actually get it off of Coinbase. You can get that off of Coinbase. Yeah, Timothy, I'm not sure. I'm hoping. Look, and for those, because I know I have those that kick back, but I'm okay with that because I've received so many ugly emails, but then I've received so many kind-hearted, loving emails too. So I try to focus on the loving stuff. I want the country to go back more towards the things of God. And unfortunately, this president is not doing that. He's not doing that, and to God says, the Bible says, who the Son set free is truly free indeed. And I find many ways every time I look at another broadcast that they do, every time I look at those things, it's putting people more and more in bondage. Even, and to be honest, even the stimulus checks, believe me, even though it says free, there's something behind it. There's something behind it. Yes, it does help the economy, but there's something behind it that they're doing, and nothing's free. Believe me, nothing's free. The government right now, and you can go look this up, the government right now is telling banks to report anyone that has over $600 in their bank account. Why is that? We already saw that they for the first time in American history, we came close to the government being in deferment or something like that. I want you to think about what they're doing. Why do they want to look in your bank account? In centralized finance, listen, in central, why do they want to look in your bank account and tell the banks, hey, report? anything over $600, and we want to make sure that people have been paying their taxes properly or whatever. And then hopefully you have, because I'm not trying to about breaking the law either, but understand this. Why do they want to look at that? There's a reason for everything. They're not just doing it because they're like, oh, let's just see. No, there's a reason for everything that they're doing. There's a reason for everything that they're doing. I want you to think about the people that may have gotten stimulus check that actually have more in the bank account than they were supposed to. What they're going to do. You have to pay attention to what the government is doing. The government doesn't tell the truth. Media doesn't tell the truth. Well, they'll tell a little bit of truth with some lie in it to disguise the lie, so you don't understand it's a straight up lie. So so pay attention to what's happening. You can go look that up. That is information that is on the internet. Go look that up. They are straight up trying to, and let me tell you, they can come to a point where they say, you know what, we want everything in the bank. They can't do it. Other countries have done it, and I believe I know it's in a Hispanic country. I don't remember which one, where they would not let anybody take anything out the bank because the government needed the money. Because the government needed the money. And think about it. You say, well, they can't do that. They also can't make us. They're not supposed to be able to make us take certain things against our will. But they're saying that they're going to try to make it a law, a mandatory law. So just pay attention. Be aware of what's going on in this in this season. Just be aware. Is that where you buy XRP? I think you can still buy XRP on KuCoin. Timothy, is that right? I think so. Okay. Thank you, James. Yeah, no, yeah, but what's up, Flip Queen? How are you doing? What's up? Let's see. Sometimes y'all see me pause because I normally when I address someone, I say sister queen or brother king, and I try not to accidentally say somebody else is somebody else. So speaking on the government, does anyone know a good crypto tech software? No, I don't. I do not. I do not. On BitTrue. Yes, BitTrue is another place. Actually, one of my mentors, I put him on my YouTube channel where he was talking about daily cost averaging and basically how when you go into profit, how to take a certain amount out. He actually did a video on purchasing XRP on BitTrue. So yes, BitTrue is another place you can purchase XRP. Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but I have watched some. I don't know. Like I said, I try not to even even when God reveals something to me, um, I try to only say what God tells me to say, if that makes sense, because I have to, yes, we are all, none of us are perfect, right? And they may be a David at this time where, because I want you to look at David, even though God said David was a man after his heart, right? But David also killed someone, slept with somebody's wife. Like David did a lot of stuff. We'd be looking at him and be like, there's no way he's a Christian. That's why even with President Trump, I say, you know what? A lot of people will speak on him, but I'm like, you know what? It is not that's it. We can't judge somebody's heart on whether they're going to heaven or hell. Now, the Bible does tell us to judge with a righteous judgment, which means the fruit that they bear, right? But as far as even judging them and what they do now, because he says a lot of stuff, I'm like, Jesus, just please, God, just tell him to stop talking. There's been times, but then also I realize I look at his platform and I realize it's going back towards the things of God. And that's what I want. That's what I want. So, I just continue to ask God, and I pray about these things even before I say it, that God lead me in what I'm saying. Thank you. And does anyone know about Karen? Anything on Karen NFT and D? Yeah. Thank you so much, Anthony. About this Karen NFT, you cannot sell it until October 22nd because the movie does not release until October 21st. So you will not be able to sell it until October 22nd, and then you'll be able to resell it on the market. Now, what you can do, because I've had a couple people ask me, it says like it'll say external wallet such and such. You actually can move it to something. Once that happens, you can actually move it to something like OpenSea. OpenSea, you can actually put an NFT on there to sell it. So you don't necessarily have to keep it on ENFT, but you can put it on OpenSea and sell it there. There's a couple of other NFTs that are now you're allowed to move. For example, I have a few NFTs on that site. I have all three of those NFTs on that site, but there's actually another one that was just released called the Super Buddha or something. Yeah, Super Buddha. I don't like the name, but it is what it is, and so definitely look at that. You can move it to OpenSea because OpenSea is now it's in beta trial, and beta trials mean they're testing it out, but people have bought crypto on there. You can actually see the amount of money that's going in and out, and it's in the hundreds of thousands. So it is a reputable site. Whenever you start to look at different places to buy NFTs, if there's only like 2 or 3 people on that exchange and only a certain like maybe $10, $20, $100 have been moved, I'd probably stay away from that NFT site because that means that not a lot of people are on there, and that means it possibly could go south very quickly. So definitely look for the blue verified label. Not all of them have it, but what I do look for is to see how many people are involved with that NFT site. Because if it's thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, and even 20,000 people, then I'm like, okay, this people are moving money in and out. So yeah, so you won't be able to sell it until October 22nd. Yeah, I'm starting now. Don't get me wrong. I love Exodus Wallet because that's what I started with, and you can stake crypto in there and make passive income. But one that you might really want to look into a little more is Celsius Wallet. Celsius Wallet, they have a model right now that says unbank yourself, right? And which allows you to borrow crypto against your own crypto. So, for example, if I have 5,000 XRP, but they're not doing XRP yet. So let's say Bitcoin, 5,000 Bitcoin, I can actually borrow 2,500 of Bitcoin out of my Celsius wallet, but it will still show 5,000 Bitcoin in there. And I'll be able to use this money, and then I can either pay myself back, or once Bitcoin goes up, it's going to pay it back by itself. So it's definitely looking in that. If you do not like Exodus Wallet, Celsius Wallet is another one. Atomic Wallet is another one. You can definitely look into those types of wallets. There are other wallets also that I've been kind of posting on my shorts. I think I put a short or maybe a 1 or 2 minute video where it talks about other wallets that you're able to put maybe what is it, Matic in, or and that's a crypto, or there's another one and I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, go look at those and kind of see what is, if which one you like. Yeah. But a judge passes a sentence. Well, let me tell you about this. Not well. The Bible tells us to judge a righteous judgment, but understand the same measure will you be judged. If I'm doing something that is against the word of God, I should be judged by that same measure. If the Bible tells me do not do this and I do it, well, I'm judging someone and say, hey, you're not supposed to do this. I should be judged by the same measure if I do the same thing. So, I understand what you're saying as far as passing a sentence, but even understand even back then, even in the Bible, and correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I don't know everything. But for example, the judges, like for example, Deborah or Samuel, they were judges, but actually like they would go before the judge, but it was actually like the government that actually passed the sentence back then, right? In the word of God, research it, study it. At the end of the day, like I said, I only definitely now not all the time. Like I said, I'm imperfect just like everyone else, and so I try to only say what God would have me to say, and I leave it alone. I try not to go back in the comments about it. I try not to, I just seriously leave it alone because just like God has given certain people mandates, he's also given me, this one. And so I take it very seriously. And I seriously have genuine care for those individuals that are very brand new to this space, especially a part of the kingdom of God, because they'll invest in something or they'll do something out of ignorance and they will end up getting burned for it. And then it looks bad on the kingdom of God, to be honest. And that's at the end of the day, my job as a kingdom builder is to continue building the kingdom. And so, I take it very seriously. It is a very uncomfortable space for me, but at the end of the day, I keep asking God, and we'll do that a lot of times. God, use me, God, use me. But then when God desires to use us in a capacity, God, that's uncomfortable for me. I can't do that. And I can't do that anymore. And that's just a burden that God has put on me, not pushing it off on anyone else. That's just something that God has given me. It's UK based casino. I'm sorry. I thought it was US. And it may be something that I read, but I believe it's off of Twitter. So I mean, they could have gotten it wrong too. Maybe Uphold is UK based. Okay. Thank you for that info though. Thank you for helping us out. Are you selling some XRP on the last high profit this year? If so, do stablecoin, which one is good? Patty, to be honest, and this is probably the last question that I answer. Thank you so much, Bantu. Thank you so much. This will probably be the last one I answer. That way I can, go tend to the kids. But my crypto bag, okay, I want you to understand something. Jay Song, he's a trader. When he says I'm selling or I'm not buying XRP right now, he's talking about trading. I even called him on the phone. I was like, bro, you were confusing some folks. And he was like, no, tell him you talk to me, tell him you talk to me about it or whatever. When he says that, when he's selling, he's talking about trading. A lot of us use and just to show you what I do, and this is not financial advice, I'm just telling you some of the things that I do through the academy that I do. I don't do this on my own because it is very, very hard to do. But for example, this right here is MetaTrader 4, right? So if you look right here, it says XRP versus USD or XRP USD. And which one? There we go. XRP USD, right? If I click on that, it says trade chart and details and then cancel. If I hit the word trade, you will see it says sell and buy. So we're selling XRP versus the US dollar. Now that my XRP cryptocurrency investment that I talk to you guys about, that I do a lot of basic training on, that is investment. I will not touch that. That will probably stay in there when it hits like the big numbers like that they're talking about. So this is like I'm gonna hodl, as people have talked about in here. That will be something I do not touch. So I will not sell at the up. I will not sell because I believe it's gonna even go higher. And now I will trade. I will trade it, to make money, whether it's going up or down, right? So, I will do that because there's ways to make money, whether whether people are buying or selling. So I will do that, but I will not sell my XRP investment. And that's the bag that, like, you think of a purse, you putting money in the purse. That's the bag. I will not be selling out of the bag, but I will sell via MetaTrader 4. But not on my own. I don't trade on my own. Yeah. Okay. Now let's just say you decided to do that, and this is not investment about advice. So I want to finish answering your question, Patty. If you decide to say, you know what, I want to sell let's just say I bought into XRP at $1 and it hits $15. I want to sell some of the XRP. What you could do, and like I said, this is not investment advice, but what you could do is exchange it for a stable coin. So for example, if I wanted to sell some of my, and I hate using the word sell, but that's what it is. If I would sell XRP just to take some of the, I went from $100, now I have $1,500. So let's just say I want to take 1,000 out, right? I want to take 1,000 of it out. So I'm going to sell 1,000 of it. I'm going to move that $1,000 to there's a couple of stable coins you can do. USDT, which is the Tether, or the USDC, which is the US dollar coin, or DAI, that's another stable coin. I believe is Gemini another stable coin? That's another stable coin. So you just pick which stable coin you like best, and decide which one you're going to move it into. So you would sell that 1,000 and or exchange it from XRP to the USDT or to the USDC, and you would exchange it for that, put it in there. Then when it's at, let's just say it was at $15, it comes back down to $5, but then it starts hitting $6 and $7. You can buy back in with that $1,000 into XRP. So now you have more XRP than you started off with, and you were able to take all that profit. Okay, so you end up purchasing more XRP back, and you can keep doing that if you choose to do so. So that's one way you can make money on when XRP goes up, and then when it comes back down, you buy back in, and then you ride it back up. And then when it comes back down, you take your profit out, and when it comes back down, you buy back in, and never. And this is what one of my mentors are talking about. Never, like for example, if I made $10,000 in profit, right, or even 500 in profit, I'm only going to probably take out $250 of profit, leave the other $250 profit in. So if it does go up, it continue to go up, I'm still making profit. But if it goes down, I can buy back in. So either way, I'm protected. Either way, I'm making money. Okay. So, that's some of the things that we talk about. And listen, when I tell you guys, reach out, because you never know, it might be actually something that you're really, really invested in. I have a few individuals, thank God they're getting this knowledge, right, that actually took advantage of and I say a few, but I'm grateful to God for what he did. Like, because they're educating themselves. They're educating themselves on this space. But you need to get as much education as you can, because I'm telling you, XRP is getting off into NFTs. You need to learn about NFTs. You need to learn about what Bitcoin is doing, when to get in and out, when to get in and out of Ethereum, when to get in and out of XRP, when to get in and out of even NFTs. You need to know what NFTs are taking off before, because understand what a lot of people do is they start hearing a hype about a coin, they buy in, but by the time they buy in, the hype has already happened. So it's at a high. So the next thing it does is start to retrace, and they start losing money, and they freak out, they get out, and now they've lost money. So you want to learn about the crypto before it begins to take off, so that you are a part of the hype, and you ride the hype all the way up, and then you get out whenever it's time to get out. And that way, when it starts to retrace, you get back in. So I hope that helps someone. Stay away from those XRP scams. They're not going to send you double. They are not going to, they can't promise you a certain amount in the trading space. Even those comments that are made in in the comments, I made this. It's a straight up scam. I will not ask you for XRP. I will not email you anything saying, hey, can you send me this much XRP, to help this cause. People have invested in this channel, not with XRP, but they have invested in this channel. And I thank each and every one of you, for those that are investing in the channel. It means so much. It helps the channel continue. But I will not personally go email you and say, hey, Jay Lee, or hey, Patty, I need help with this channel. Can you send me this? I won't do that. I will not do that. So if you're receiving those type of things, if you see, kind of out of the ordinary type stuff, email me, ask me, is that me? I change my email password like every 10 days. Like when I tell you I have to stay wiser than these serpents that are out here scamming all of us, scamming people. So I have to stay wiser than them. So yeah, definitely email me. I'll tell you yay or nay. I try to be very open about what's going on and what's happening, in this space. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Remember, guys, we have to learn about this stuff. We have to change the way that we think. The wealthy do not think the way the average think. The wealthy do not have those 1 cent minds. I'm telling you, they think on a completely different level. Even people ask me, well, how did your mentor's daughter sell that NFT for $50,000? Rich people don't think like average people. I would never. Let me tell you, and you could go look this up. The first Twitter, you remember when Twitter was created? The first Twitter, they actually made it into an NFT. It sold for like 2.4 million. The first Twitter. What are you going to do with that? But the wealth, it's bragging rights. The wealthy don't think like regular people. The wealthy do not think like regular people, like the average Joe. They think from a place of, first of all, I got bragging rights, and you know what? It's going to be worth more later on down the road, and I'll sell it. And then some people just like to collect the art. It's like art, so they like to collect it. So they don't think like the average Joe. So remember that. Now, Tether is a Ethereum stable coin, Patty. Tether is a stable coin, Ethereum stable coin. I believe USDC is also. I know I've heard people talk about the Tether and possibly what it could do. Um, look into the US dollar coin or DAI. DAI is another stable coin. Look into those two. I don't know too much about Gemini, to say. I just know it is a stable coin, but definitely look into those and see which ones. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I definitely try to do what I can do. I hope this helps someone. Holla. I hope this helps someone. So, guys, I thank you so much. And listen, I love you guys. I seriously hope that you succeed in this space and you continue to learn and educate as much as you can before it takes off, before the banks start really broadcasting it, before the artists of the world, the musicians, the artists, the whatever else, because you can actually make even a hairstyle into NFTs. Like, because I want you to think about with the virtual goggles, they can make a hairstyle in NFT. So not only I can have my hair done, but actually I can have an outfit created by someone who is in fashion, some fashionista. I don't even know how to say it, but I want you to think about somebody that desires to get off into the fashion world, and they create a beautiful NFT, and it begins to spread like wildfire. And when it does, they actually become well known and wealthy because now their NFT, people are wearing their NFT. And every time I sell an NFT, the original artist gets paid for it. So like well, right now, even in this space, artists, for example, if someone burns or and I know we don't really do CDs anymore, but let's just say they copy the music and they sell it to someone else, the artist doesn't get paid. But in NFT space, the artist always gets paid every time it's sold. So if you create an NFT, like a hairstyle or clothing or art or picture, whatever it is, if you create an NFT, every time someone sells your NFT, you will forever get paid for that NFT. Every time they sell it, you get paid for that NFT. So it's something to look into, especially because XRP now is making their ledger, putting the ledger to where they can handle NFTs and all that stuff. You want to look into NFT, educate yourself. I'm telling you, it's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff. And I appreciate you guys, but I will talk to you. Hey, that might be something for you to do, Timothy. You never know. That might be something for you to do. You can make money off of it, and then that you keep getting paid for it, bro. You keep getting paid for it. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.